Sunrise. We're at Mike's place. You see the flag over there.
That's awesome.
All right, we just spotted Pockets. He was just yelling to us.
We just passed water at Mike's. Water's 10 miles from here after that.
So we thought Pockets quit, but apparently he hasn't. So, and just so I get it on camera, the other night Pockets spent the night in a small cave, and in the middle of the night he had 2 bats fly in, so he had to abandon the cave. So yeah, we thought at Warner Springs he was getting a ride from his friend and he was going to be done because of his back.
But the midnight said at 5 o'clock he might not be quitting, and we were wondering if we were going to see him again.
So yeah, apparently he has not quit. So
his friend didn't come drive from
killing it,
Boston.
Pockets. Awesome. All right, we're hiking the PCT. We're officially 2 weeks in. It's Friday, and we started on a Friday 2 weeks ago. This is our first view of the day. It's about 9 o'clock. We just left Mike's place. Go this valley real quick. Oh wow. We stand right about here. Wow, that's so beautiful the way it just like cascades into the distance. Got your hat all gangsta again.
Blocking the sun.
I'm looking forward to getting way over there because the view from over there is going to be way better than the view from over here.
Right.
I'm not even going to get the view from here. I'm just going to get over there.
We're going to see it from so far.
I love when you can see like miles of trail ahead of you.
Yeah.
We're going over there, guys.
All right, let's do it. There's a hole there. Watch it, there's an edge of a trail over there. Oh, more flowers cheering for us. Thanks again for that, Mark. Oh, the view looks good, but it's gonna be better.
That Japanese guy said on the Facebook post.
Yeah.
There we're going. Still on our way.
Help him. I want to know.
All right, here comes the view.
They all look at the cracks, yeah. No, I told myself because I met 3 hikers. I'm like, I'm not going to
heck yeah.
hiker that's falling up later. That means I need to slow down. And I almost felt like it at Mike's place. I felt so tired. I was like,
That was a really interesting conversation they were just having about how everyone posts happy videos like this of the trail, all the beautiful highlights, and they skip the part where everyone's struggling and crying and stuff like that. So they were just having a conversation about crying and how they've all cried at least once on the trail so far. All right. Yeah, see how absolutely sheer. Wow, it's like straight down. All right, our 10-mile hike this morning has led us to Tule Spring, or Tule Spring. So we're stepping a 1/4 mile off the path. That's where the PCT goes. And we're gonna go find this spring. All right.
Consideration is
All right, our 10-mile hike has gotten us to a spring, which is a little murky. So I'm gonna show it to you. So this is the spring, which is a stream at the moment. Let me get down here and show you what we're looking at. So you can see how murky all that is, right? Like over here, it's really murky. but there's a separation. There's like a clear water on top of the murky stuff, and there's stuff floating on top. So if I can find a spot where it's flowing, like over here, you can clearly see the stuff floating on top and all the murkiness settled at the bottom and clear water in between. So we're aiming for that clear water. And we found a spot a little bit upstream that we used. So we used this spot right here because it's not as wide as the rest of it. So it's sort of like a choke point where the water flows a little faster. And we dipped in right about there, and so that's where we were getting our water today. But it's still murky. So what we ended up doing is we've got my water bladder, which is marked dirty. Don't drink out of it. You have to filter it. And Rose's water bladder, which is also marked dirty. And we filled one bladder and we unscrewed the cap, put a bandana over it, and poured it into the other bladder so we could get a lot of the big stuff filtered out before we pass it through the Sawyer filter. Also, we're treating this water with iodine. So we put some iodine in there. We have to wait a half an hour before we can even drink it. So we put it in the dirty bladder, basically the dirty water bladder, iodine, waiting half an hour, then we're gonna filter it out. So that's our plan. So it's been quite an adventure. I never thought I'd be drinking out of a stream this dirty, but also I'm now trained that I can see the clean water on top, which I think is kind of neat. So yeah, so that's how we're getting water today. Quite an adventure. So another thing we've been doing is trying to get up early and hike in the desert and then literally take a siesta. So I was just gonna show you real quick.